everyone. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how I pack for myself and my 2-month-old. We've had a busy day, we've had a long day of doing laundry, gathering things up, so that's why I look like this. We have a sweet little honey right here. Say hi. Say hi. She just woke up from a nap, so we are going to try to get as much of this done as we can without her screaming. So I'm just going to share with you guys what I'm packing, how I'm packing, and any little tips I have. Just a little background, I am packing to go visit my family who lives in Ohio. I'll be there for 1 week, and I will have access to like laundry and things like that, so those types of things might come into play. Obviously it's winter time, so winter in Ohio means packing a lot of layers and a lot of clothes, a lot of options. We will be doing that. Okay, so just excuse the mess that my room is right now. This is like, we're trying to get ready for me to pack. We're trying to get ready for a visitor to come over to our house. So we just kind of have stuff everywhere. Lots is going on. So I know that this looks like a lot, and it is. But I mean, we're bringing 2-year-olds. So pretty much all of this stuff on the front half of the bed is going to need to fit into this large hardcover suitcase, which I'll show you guys how I pack it all in, but I'm just going to show you everything I'm bringing currently. First, I'll start off with her things. We have these little, basically, packing cubes. They're pretty small, and we have 2 of them, and that's what we're packing all of her clothes in. So that one is completely full back there. This one is almost full, and that just kind of helps, you know, being able to bring as much of her stuff as possible with like packing it all in. There's no spaces in between. It really helps to keep it organized. You know, her clothes are so little, they'll definitely get lost in there. So we are taking those. As far as this stuff, it's really cold, so I am bringing a couple sweaters, and I am gonna wear one tomorrow. I'll be wearing this one on the drive there. I am going to church while I'm there, so I have some heels and a dress, and then just all the pants that basically fit me in my postpartum body right now, some t-shirts and a button-up, and also this button-up I'm wearing will also be taken with me. I need nursing-friendly things, and you know, just things that are comfortable, all that. So then I just have like nursing bras, socks, and underwear, and over here I have a muslin blanket for her and a wrap, and then I have, let's see, I have a lot. Basically in this bag we have all of her shower stuff, my toothbrush and toothpaste, basically bathroom things, but here's my actual shower things, my hairbrush, my makeup, her towels. I won't be bringing a towel for myself because my family has those already for me. So basically I have a list, and it has all the things, all the bags that I need to take and everything that needs to go in them. So I have 1 pumping bag already. Now the reason I'm bringing 2 pumping bags is because this is a good travel pump, but it's not like my favorite pump. It kind of is not as comfortable, it's not as convenient, whatever. So this is my travel pump because I'll obviously need to pump in the car. It's like an 8-hour drive, so I need to pump in the car. And then this one is for whenever I get there. So I kind of need the same thing twice. One of them will be in the car with me, and one will be in like the trunk. And then I need cooler bags for my breast milk storage and things like that. My pumping parts when I'm done with them. I'm bringing 2 diaper bags. Since we are staying for so long and we're bringing so much stuff for her, I just broke it up into 2 diaper bags. So this one will be her changing diaper bag. It will have diapers and wipes, butt cream, changes of clothes just in case she poops on herself, things like that. The second diaper bag will be her feeding one. So bottles, her bottle warmer, pacifiers, her medicine, formula just in case she needs it. And yes, there's a whole pack list. So these are the things that are basically on the bed right now that will be going into the large bag, the large suitcase. And then just a few like free things, like my purse, the boppy, a pack and play for her, and you know, just things that will be kind of like out and about. So that's kind of like the way I kept track of it, was like listing the bags that I need to take and then saying what I need in those bags. And that keeps me really organized. So obviously, as you can see, I have like multiple bags. Like I have different diaper bags, different pumping bags. This is the pumping bag I will be bringing for her diaper things. And this one will be for her food and stuff, because this one is wide enough to fit her bottle warmer in it. And then, you know, I have 2 pumping bags, which I'll show you in a second, as well as just like a bag. You know, like I have things in separate bags, because if I just were to put everything in there loosely in the suitcase, it would be a mess. So that's why I have like different compartments to keep me organized, to make sure I have everything, to make sure I can locate everything when I get there. I don't have time to like be digging through my suitcase all over the place all the time. So we have separate bags, and that's like my first tip, is definitely have separate bags for things. You know, have a bag that you can just like pull out and take into the bathroom when you need to bathe her, or when you need to shower, or when you need to brush your teeth, or whatever. You know, have a separate bag for your makeup, have a separate bag, you know, I even have separate bags for her clothes, so that I can just pull it out really quick and easy. I have like shirts, sleepers, and pants in one, and then onesies in the other. Sorry, I got cut off there. I was focusing on looking at my little packing cubes, but so that's like my main tip, is keep everything compartmentalized, keep everything separate, easy to grab. A couple other things I wanted to point out: we will be bringing cloth diapers. So I do have disposables for the trip and for like just in case situations, but we're also taking cloth diapers. Not all of them, probably take about 20, which means I'll be doing diaper laundry either every day or every other day. So we will be packing those in wet bags. So this is a small wet bag that I can take around with me once I get to Ohio. If we go to church or something, I'll bring that so that we can put the dirty diapers in it. And then I have a large one as well. Obviously you can see it's much larger. This will be for in the bathroom after we change her diapers. We'll put them in there while they're waiting to be washed. And I will be also packing the diapers in these bags to keep them, you know, to stuff as many in as possible, to keep them separate, to keep them nice and compact. So the other thing I'm bringing is some diaper liners, disposable ones. I don't usually use disposable ones. I use reusable, and the same for wipes. I use reusable wipes pretty often, but I can't take like 100 reusable wipes, 100 reusable liners. And I'm assuming while I'm there, I will probably go to the thrift store. I love the thrift store that's up there. You know, my mom already has things that she's like cleared out of her kitchen cabinets for me to bring back. So it'll be nice to have a little bit of freed up space with all the disposable things we're taking. Although I try to not use them other than times like these. So I will go ahead and show you the pumping bag and like my strategy for that. Oh, but first I wanted to show one little hack that I've been doing for a while now. This is a little cloth bag, like a bed set came in, like sheets and pillowcases came in this bag, and it just has a little drawstring, and you know, it's pretty small, but my husband and I always take one of these bags with us when we travel so that we can put our dirty socks and underwear in them until we wash it, and we wash the bag with them. That way, you know, we don't have dirty underwear and socks and smelly things with our clean clothes. Sometimes that stuff gets mixed together, and sometimes, you know, you take off a shirt and your pants and you realize, you know, well, I didn't really wear those pants that much, but I'm not going to put dirty underwear back on. So it's just nice to be able to keep that stuff separate. So that's what we always do, and that is a hack for you guys. Don't get rid of these little bags and use them when you travel. So I'm going to go ahead and show you my pumping situation. This is my travel pump. So I will have everything ready to go in this pump here. Now this is like the Medela style. I don't even know what like the model is. I just know it's a Medela. So the pump is in there. These tubes obviously connect to the flanges. This little clear bag, which came with like an Amazon purchase or something. We put the flanges in here to keep them clean, and we have like washed this bag, and it even has like a little hole in the back for like ventilation, which is actually really nice. And I have like a cover in here, which I don't use often, but I definitely will use in the car. The nice thing about this pump is it comes with a battery pack that connects to the pump, so I can have this in the car and not worry about it. But just in case like the batteries die or something goes crazy, we also purchased one of these off Amazon, and I didn't even know these existed, and then I was like, it'd be nice to have something like this. So then I looked for it, and lo and behold, it does exist. So it has this that charges in the cigarette thing, and then it comes out to an outlet, and also these little things to charge your phone, I guess. So that's super nice for my pump, and you can charge 2 phones in it, which is really great, because then if you only have like one phone charger, you can actually just use this and be able to charge 2 phones, which is really cool. I think this was like 20 bucks on Amazon. They aren't really expensive, so that's nice. So I have all that in there. And then this is my other pumping bag for the pump I'll use when I get to Ohio. I haven't actually used it yet, but we have to like sterilize everything, and it's actually in this box here. So I'll just take all of that stuff and put it in this travel bag. And I will have 2 coolers like this with ice packs in it. This one will be for my flanges and stuff that I use so that they don't grow bacteria, and we'll make this ice pack cold overnight. And then I have another one that has like little storage pots in it for the milk that I pump. So that is my pumping setup. If you're like struggling to figure out what you want to do on a long car ride, I would bring, a few extra sets of flanges, put them all in a bag like this, or, some type of plastic bag. I just like this one because it's reusable. And then have a cooler so that you can put the pump parts in there. I mean, if you want to just go and wash them every time you stop, at a gas station or something, that's fine. But I would suggest putting them in a cooler to, keep bacteria from growing. And yeah, that's basically the setup for that. One last tip I have for you guys. I don't like to be wasteful. I like to have minimal things in my house, but honestly, I have to admit, it is so nice to have doubles of things when you're packing, especially when you're a mom, when you got to pack a million things like I obviously am. It's nice to have doubles of things. So like I already have my toothbrush packed because I have that one from the dentist. I already have my deodorant packed because I have 2 deodorants, and I get doubles for this reason, so that when I'm packing, I can pack everything and not have a bunch of things last minute to pack. Whenever I first heard that advice from someone, it was about my hospital bag, and I was like, no, that's fine. I'll just grab a bunch of things last minute, which I ended up being induced, and that totally would have worked for me. But just in case, I think it would be a really good idea to just have doubles, especially in your hospital bag or when you're going on a trip and you need to take a million things. Just have doubles so you don't have to worry about having, things that you pack last minute, or like a bag that you have to take separately so you can pack everything in the car. You just have like this one bag full of stuff. I wouldn't do that. Although I will probably take a backpack to have my work computer in and my iPad and things like that. So I probably could shove my deodorant in there in the morning, but once you just do that, then you have like a million things that you're like, oh, I'll just pack that last minute. I'll pack that last minute, and it just doesn't work for me. So those are basically my main tips. And honestly, I think a lot of us are like, well, maybe I'll use that. Something, you look at a shirt that you haven't worn in 3 months and you're like, well, I might wear that. Like, don't do that to yourself. I have a few shirts. Like, I'm just being realistic. Like, I wear t-shirts all the time, so I'm packing t-shirts. I have a couple different like V-neck shirts just for the purpose of nursing. So those are really nice to have. Normally in my house, I would just go around in just a bra or robe or whatever. But since I'm staying at someone else's house, that's not really as easy. So that's why I have a couple things like that. But when I go around my house, I'm like, oh, well, what if she needs this? What if she needs 17 different blankets? Or what if I need this? Don't do that to yourself. Take the bare minimum. Take 1 or 2 blankets. Take 1 or 2 sets of pajamas. If there is something that you're like, I really needed this, like I should have brought it, most things you can get at the store for a few dollars. Like if she really needs another blanket, I can go to the store and buy one for $5. or whatever I think that she needs so badly. You know, clothes that don't even really fit her. I'm like, well, what if she grows into them while we're gone? Then I'll go buy like 1 or 2 sets of clothing that will fit her better. There's really no point in packing, you know, a bunch of extra stuff. Literally the clothes that I have for her, these are all the things that fit her or that she is just about to grow into. So they fit her, but it's like a little bit baggy on her. I'm bringing all of those clothes because babies go through a lot of clothes, but I'm not going to bring things that don't fit her, that are a little too small for her or a little too big for her. I'm not going to mess with that stuff. And that's what I suggest to you guys as well. That's really all I have for you guys. I hope you found this helpful. I will include a little segment here of me actually packing up the suitcase so you guys can see how I pack everything in. I don't do anything special. I don't do anything crazy. My main tip is just the little different compartments to keep it all nice and clean and organized in there. So I will show you guys that process, and then I will be done. And that's all my tips, that's all my tricks, and at that point I'll be done packing. So that's all I really have for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed that clip, and then I will see you guys in the next one.